just started our gambler journey. We are about 30 minutes out right now from the start waypoint, and we just set our basically our first section of course until the first campsite, so campsite number 3. We are over here in the Civic wagon trying to see how far we can go in this thing, see what lies ahead. So should be fun stuff. We'll start videoing again once we get to the road. Yo, what's up everybody? So right now we are heading to our first Gambler 500 checkpoint, and this is what it looks like, the road on the way. So hopefully we get into some rocky terrain and test out the limits of the wagon maybe. You want to see it push to its limits, brother? Still on our way to the first checkpoint here at the Gambler 500 Saints and Sinners. We got our first little bit of off-road action in the wagon. She's riding pretty good, scraping a little bit in the back off the mud flaps, not too shabby. All right, everybody, we are now officially real Gambler 500 Saints and Sinners people because we just made it to the first waypoint. This might be a fake because there's really nothing out here except for like that horse stable that's like way over there. This might be a fake one, but anyways, I took a picture just in case it counts. All right, we are on our way to the second location that we've picked. As you guys probably know, the Gambler 500 is one of the biggest trail cleaning organizations. Right now we're looking high and low for some trash on the side of the trail, but to be honest, these trails are clean. Guys, we found our first whiff of some trash. She spotted it. Eagle eyes over here. Poor little kickstart cans. Man, Cletus might have been out here drinking the Mountain Dew, it looks like. Show you guys the money shot right here as soon as I put these cans in that bag. All right, guys, what you've been waiting for. Gambler 500. That's what it's about.
So Austin, what are you doing?
Just airing these Goodyear Wranglers down to about 20 PSI. Looking for a smooth ride. Megan found some trash, loading up that bag. We're out here picking up trash. You know the deal. All right, so we are still on our way to the second waypoint. I think we're on some type of historical road. Meadow Canyon Town Historical Road. Looks a little bit more interesting than what we've been on so far. Alright, we just got out. We were walking because it looks like this trail here is a little rowdy, and we kind of see footsteps as well. So we're looking for a marker. What? Oh, look at that. Our first gambler marker. Man, they really wanted you to cross this creek. Okay, we're going to do a little hardcore parkour. Yeah. Alright, B2. You seen it. Wagon for proof. God damn. Look at that sucker. Right now we're rolling up to our third checkpoint on our list here. There's actually quite a few along this route. As you can see, it looks like we'll maybe go walk this one and see if we can find ourselves a steak. All right, we are on the dam right now. Getting a little bit of the heebie-jeebies. I'm gonna turn back around. It's a little windy. Alrighty folks, we just got to our second official Gambler 500 point. M9 it looks like. So here we are with the wagon. Get that going right there. Pretty sweet little location right here at the base of the dam. A little running water action. Got some icicles up here. Neat stuff. Alright, so right now we're getting into some muddy terrain. We had to remove the mud flaps on the wagon because they are rubbing a little bit. We can kind of smell tire smoke. Otherwise, we got a little bit of a journey right here. It's about, looks like 6 miles roughly to the next turn. Yeah, there's a little bit of snow on this road, makes it a little bit interesting. So, got to have your driving dialed in. Update you guys here soon. a little speed, just so we don't get into the inside. All right, sketchy part's over. We found another gambler out here that's dumb as us. We're out in the middle of nowhere ATV trail. Oh yeah, get that clutch going. Yeah. Doing good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Right, after some heartache of driving the wagon through these rough ATV trails, we finally found another stake for the Gambler 500. And here is the glorious stake and the wagon. Looks like we got X10, little creek, pretty nice. Little river crossings along the way. Definitely got some mud all over the wagon. And yeah, pretty rad.
We're just cruising through the mountains.
Got this monster hill. You best know we'd be filming that. We just passed the Forester and the Justy. Don't know if the Justy's gonna have enough power, honestly, to pull this next hill. I don't know if you guys can see a little tan trail down there. Also gets pretty steep right there too. Yeah, we've been chilling here for a few minutes now, just waiting to see if they even make it up, because it was a long fucking ride out here until this hill. But you know, the wagon's got that super low, all the torque you need, probably like 90. So yeah, Goliath Hill coming up. All right, here we go. Super low gear. Let's get a zoom in on this nice super low action. Boom. SL baby. Let's get. Just another Friday afternoon with this real-time four-wheel drive, just scooting on up this hill. Making easy work of it. All right, and that's a summit. Oh, this might be a good view, huh, right there? Look at that, money shot. What's going on, guys? So we just made it to our 4th Gambler 500 waypoint. Here is the stick to prove it. It looks like we have H11 here. As you can see, we got some nice scenery. Big wall of rock. A lot of fractures, chips out of it. All right, this is called a bug. Open hole.
Vug.
Vug. V-U-G. Here is a close-up of this nice little area. This almost seems like a good area to camp too. It's like kind of secluded. You know, you got a little wind protection there, but yeah, super rad. Best view of all. Yo, what's up everybody? We are starting our day 2. We're now leaving our nice campsite. It was pretty nice. I should have definitely taken Megan's advice and worn some earplugs last night, because there were some coyotes over here. Owls, sounds like deers prancing all about. So Yeah, pretty terrified pretty much the whole night. But I think we went to bed at like 7 o'clock, and then we slept until sunrise, which was about like 6 a.m. or so. So got some pretty good. 8 o'clock?
Went to bed at 8 o'clock.
Went to bed at 8 o'clock.
Actually, more towards 9.
More towards 9, I guess. But yeah, last night was pretty sweet. Got a little campfire going with the help of some gas. We tried the flint and knife, but that didn't really work out that well. And yeah, just kind of collected a little bit of juniper branches all over, and you know, got our fire going. So that was really sweet. But yeah, we got a lot of miles today. First point is about 12 miles away. It says 30 minutes, but probably more like an hour with how slow we're going. Car seems to be in pretty good mechanical shape, other than a torn CV boot, so it's gonna make a little bit of clicking noise, it seems like in some areas, but for the most part, everything else should be pretty sweet. Got her all loaded up, ready to get going. What's up, everybody? So right now we are heading to our first point of the day. It's supposed to be sort of in this little gulch area, from what it looked like, at least on the Google Earth map. We will quickly find out if it's accessible and if it'll give us a point. All right, so we just made it here to our destination. Looks like there's some weird little bass thing over there. Not really seeing any stakes, so it looks like this is probably a fake one. But yeah, it's a cool little trail nonetheless. Really fun. Wagon keeps chugging along.
I don't think you're gonna see
All the Joshua trees. It's good. What's up, guys? So we just got to their next point up here by this big electricity tower, and we can't find a point, so we are bouncing to the next one. How's it going?
Oh, what's that?
See? You get the gamblers.
Oh, that one's cool.
Pretty sweet. Huh?
What's up?
What's up? How many points you got?
Got like 4 yesterday.
4?
Yeah.
Oh, we got about 4.
Yeah, I think I got 4 yesterday too.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, good luck to you.
Easy days too.
Yeah.
Watch out, there's sharp rocks that way.
Oh yeah. What's up, everybody? So we are on our way made it to our third point of the day on day 2, so Saturday. And currently we've been 0 actual stakes. So I guess they are fake waypoints, which is kind of a bummer. We've been probably wheeling now for maybe like 2-3 hours. So we're really banking on this one being our 5th stake. And yeah, we talked to some other people just recently, and I might have got it on camera, but they said they were at 4. So we're at 4 also. So I think we're, they were hauling ass. So we might still be in this as competitive and, could take home the big win. I mean, we got a bunch of trash on the roof, so we're maybe going to hit a 1-2 punch. Most trash, most waypoints. We'll see what happens. Not seeing anything right now. Might be a little bit further down, because it says it's on like the left side of this, so there's a trail that goes down here. All right, so we're here at the 3rd waypoint of the day. Nothing here, no stakes. We got fooled. So still a pretty cool viewpoint. Get to kind of see this big mountain slab. And then yeah, we drove down to the bottom to see if it was maybe down there. We didn't see anything either, so off to the next one. All right guys, so new turn of events. We were just parked over there, like where it said the GPS marker was, but yet we have found this stake that's off to the side. Is it real or is it fake? It doesn't look like any of the other ones, but 8 Gambler 500, we'll take it. Here's our wagon and the stake for reference, and yeah, pretty rad. So we are now up to 5. Through this whole trip, I haven't seen, well, at least from the 2 of us, I haven't spotted the stake first. Here with the official stake spotter, how do you do it?
I'm a geologist, I'm observant.
Very observant. She just knows what to look for. Hopefully we'll be seeing another one here soon. Jesus, it says it's about 18 miles away, 42 minutes. So it's 11:34. We got a trip on our hands. See you at the next one. We are rolling up on our 4th point of the day. G10 Gambler 500, baby, let's go. So here we are, Gambler 500, as you can clearly see, and we got the wagon right next to it. What I'm really disappointed in though is no one picked up this Bud Light can. Gambler 500, where are you people at? What's up everybody? So we just got to our 5th location of the day. We thought it'd be too good to be true for 3 in a row. And yeah, so we just climbed up this huge ass fucking mountain in the old wagon. She's a little trooper, but no stakes, no stakes. So we're gonna be heading back down, get to the next one. What's up everybody? So we just got to our 6th point of the day out here at the Gambler 500 Saints and Sinners, and as you can see, there is no stake to be seen. We are out here looking like idiots, driving on this really rough road, and no point, so on to the next one. What's up guys? So we just hit our 7th point of the day. We took this like cell phone line all the way out here. There's no stake. We're having a hard time finding the real points today, it looks like. 2 so far. Yeah, wagon's trooping along.
So Austin, what happened?
So we were trying to make it up this little hill right here, kind of steep. It's got a little rock. And the wagon was feeling really underpowered, like something was just bringing it down, something was locked up or something, or dragging. We tried to back up, got to about right here, and just wouldn't move anymore. So what I was thinking is, something was dragging either the front or back brakes, or maybe there might have even been a hub. that was getting hot, and maybe that seized up. Luckily, it doesn't look like it's the hub as of right now, but as you can kind of see by the color of the brakes here, they are pretty black. So it looks like they got really hot. So right now, just got done talking to my dad. We're thinking maybe something's going on with the front brakes where they're maybe getting hung up. So what I'm trying to do right now is push the piston of the brake caliper back in to create enough space so that the brakes, the brake pads aren't dragging, and then we'll just try to avoid using the brake pedal going forward and just using the handbrake, at least to get back where we need to go. And hopefully that works out and it doesn't get hot again, because otherwise we are out here in the middle of nowhere. No gamblers to be seen.
So what's the status update?
As you can see now, we are now rolling along. The brakes freed up, and we're just going to be using the emergency brake from here on out. No more brake pedal, because it looks like that left front caliper was seized, causing the dragging, overheating, and the brake pad, or the brakes just getting overheated and sticking. So we're now going back onto this main road that we were on, and then hopefully back on the highway. And that is our first and only goal right now. Stay tuned. Alright, just wanted to show you guys our route real quick. That started over here in Newcastle, Utah. Went down this road, went to our first point, which ended up being fake. Then drove to our next point, number 8 over here. That was a real point, so ended up scoring some points there. Took this dirt road down to this sort of little reservoir area, and that ended up being a real point as well. This road here was pretty nice for the most part. A little muddy, but went to 38, which was inaccessible. And then we went down this little ATV trail, really tight and narrow. There ended up being a real point here at 10. Just kept going here on this little ATV trail until we got to point number 9, which was a real point. And from there, we ended up going to our campsite right here, which is basically out in the middle of nowhere. And then we went to sort of this little red rock area. This ended up being a fake point. This is like a telephone line road, and there's like a telephone line here. That ended up being a fake point as well. Next, we went to point number 13. That ended up being a real point. And then we went to point number 15. That ended up being a real point. Finally got some nice pavement here, but next was point number 31. This ended up being a fake point. Really hard to get to. It was really bumpy, at least. And then went through, I guess, Little Jamaica. Went to point 29. That ended up being fake. Drove all the way down I-15 for a bit. Tried to make it to this point here, but it looked too difficult for us, so we kept going. First one that we passed. And then went to 27. This was also like a telephone line road. That ended up being a fake point. And then we drove on this bumpy road for a while. This road here was pretty nice. And basically we were trying to get to point 6. I guess Google thought this way would be faster, because this road here was really bumpy, and this road was really smooth, so we were gonna go up and then cut down. But then we ended up breaking down here. Front brake caliper seized and was dragging the brakes, and everything overheated and locked up, so we had to depress the brakes and get everything unlocked. And once we got everything unlocked and rolling, we just used the emergency brake to basically get back to Utah over here in Salt Lake City. So yeah, we drove a few hundred miles back to Salt Lake, and we're home safe.